And he keeps on playing games. I don't know what to say, but what a shame.
If you were mine, you would not get things. If you were mine, you would not
everything. A suicide and a drop switching lanes.
And it ain't so far, baby, no propane. Got good pussy, girl, can I be frank?
Yeah.
Keep it 100, ain't.
The only reason that I'm feeling this way.
What's on the docket today, yo?
What's on the docket with the rocket? Abortion. That's what's up there.
That's deep. Man, you coming in hot, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about it.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it because that's what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
How do y'all feel about
for
it?
the abortion?
As men.
Well, let's open the episode up, man.
You want to go straight to it? Okay.
We can. Yeah.
Ready to that.
You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too.
Welcome to the Three Oak Podcast, where even the artists can be fans. AJ the Menace.
Cherry TNT.
Leon Gamble.
Welcome.
Fumble.
Sorry. Hold on. Go ahead. As soon as we start.
You're trying to be too smooth.
Yeah. How y'all feeling? Well, let's start. Before we just jump into
Yeah,
that.
before we go straight there,
Before we
that's
just
heavy. That's
start
heavy.
talking to pumping stuff out,
Y'all ask, I'm sorry, this all just been on my mind. My bad.
That's true.
Yeah.
And this is fresh, hot off the streets.
Yeah.
How's y'all weekend? Or what'd y'all do last night? How'd y'all that? I feel like we all partied last night.
Yeah, for sure.
All of us did.
For sure.
It was my
We
homie's
just
birthday.
didn't party together.
Yeah, it was my homie birthday, so we brought it in with him. Got fucked up and shit. You know how we do. Same old shit.
Same old. Yeah,
Where was you at? Where's you at, AJ, before you linked with us?
I was at home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was coming
Where'd
from
y'all
home. We went to Glenwood.
The Village?
The village.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you said was by Dogwood.
That's next to Dogwood.
Yeah.
And boy, it is white in there. Like, yo.
Like y'all was the only black people in there.
We weren't the
Not
only.
the only ones, nah.
Of course, the staff. Of course, security was
Right.
black.
Right.
But it was sprinkles. It was sprinkles of like some pepper in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We were not that deep
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, it wasn't that
We
deep.
were not that deep. I mean, it was 1 out of every 30.
Like it would, like if it was a beer that wasn't, it's already been gray. Somebody who got like he tried to dye it, but the gray was still it's still white out there,
It was
so
rare. It was rare. Like
it wasn't a lot of us.
And it's funny too because when our homie hit us, when he texted me, because I was like, "Where y'all at?" He told me I'm walking up there. His next text was, "Bro, it's like 500 white people in here." I was like, I thought the nigga was exaggerating.
Nah.
I really thought he was exaggerating. When I walked in there, I said, "Oh, it's deep in here." But the spot is huge though.
Yeah, huge.
And it's dope because it's all outside, which is pretty nice for them too. I'm just thinking about like cleanup wise, like
facts.
just already having people outside.
Yeah.
There's like it's gonna be hot, but it's whatever the temperature is today. That's what you're gonna be dealing with
that
when
place
you go out.
It's only built for good weather.
That's a fact. Yeah, if it
know what I'm
rains,
saying?
it's dead in there. But they do have those mini bars. They have that one mini bar room, and it's kind of like a game room.
Oh yeah, I went in there. Yeah,
I think that would be open, but you still got to walk kind of in the. If it was raining, you'd have to like walk in the rain before you got into a building, which it could be whack. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, I mean, the spot was dope. I was turned. I was off that 1800, and
See, we started it on like the party bus, low key.
yeah, happy birthday to Sagar.
Yeah, happy birthday
Because the
to
reason we went out was our homie Sagar. When I was working at the TV company Sinclair, that's where I met Sean. We worked at this TV company programming commercials. And that was like 5 years ago, maybe like 6 years ago. And Leah was one of our coworkers, and she was like, "Yo, my future brother-in-law's birthday is tonight. Bruh knows how to party. Like, he knows how to turn up. So I think y'all should come. Like, you should come, bring whatever friend you want, but we should do it." And this is like the first 6 months of me working there. So I go, we turn the fuck up, become cool as hell with this nigga,
Yeah.
Sagar. And every year, I don't see Sagar at all throughout the year. I see him on his birthday every year. Every year I get a Facebook invite. We pull up. We are turned. We're going crazy till 5 in the morning.
Yeah, and the first time I met him, like for sure, like house was packed, party going crazy, drinks.
Yeah,
everywhere,
like when it's for his birthday
Yeah,
or when he
yeah.
throws a party, he got 30 to 40 of his people pulling up. Like it's an official ass.
Every time.
Every time.
I mean,
every time.
When we went on the party bus last night, it was packed in there, and he was like, "Yeah, there's like 15 people still at my house who just didn't want to come."
Right.
I was like, "Damn, bro!" Like
turn it
bro?
up at the crib.
Yeah, just turn. Yeah.
In his honor.
He ain't even there.
Yeah,
Exactly.
not even there. They chilled back with his wife at the crib, and they was at the house turning up, and we was out in the street turning up. So, yeah, happy birthday to Ceasar. That's how we went out. But I ain't been to Glenwood in so long.
Was it young out there?
Oh,
Yes.
there's babies out there.
I can't do
Yes,
it.
babies out there, man.
Shorty told me, I said, when did you graduate? She said 2018.
Oh.
I said, huh?
Yeah,
High
bruh.
school?
Yes.
That's crazy.
So she was like 24.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's like that. Right? That's where we at right now, Cherry. It's like that.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah. Like, that's the Village is for show like a youngin' spot. Like, it was like The Office for us. The Office or PBs. You know what I'm saying?
That's upgraded from PBs though. PBs is like.
Well, PBs was dirty. I'm just talking about the age range.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about the age range,
Okay.
like 21 to 25. 21.
I have to sneeze and it won't come out, so my nose is just like.
21 to 25 is in there deep.
odd.
21 to 25 is in there deep. But that shit was lit. I always wonder I haven't been to Glenwood really for real in a minute. And then, but somebody was like, I met somebody that knew me from me calling out Glenwood Avenue. They were like, I follow your work. I know who you are. They said, you made that video. I said, you popped up on my radar when you made that video about this street that we're standing on right now. Like, they was so serious. They was like, that shit was real. Like, they was like, I reposted it about 3-4 times.
Yeah.
It was like, every time the 24 hours would expire, boom, I'm dropping it back on the story. I said, damn. Like,
Put it back.
yeah, I was like, yeah, I ain't been out here. I said, I really ain't really been out here like that since then. I was like, this spot cool or whatever. But yeah, that shit was dope though.
Yeah, it was a good ass night, man.
But the streets might have been lit. You think women were partying away their anger from the Roe vs. Wade getting overturned? Because it was lit last night.
Yeah, it was a lot of them.
It was
out there.
lit.
It was a lot of them out there, man. I don't know what the situation is because, like you said, we ain't been out there in so long. I don't know how popping it is on a regular basis.
Yeah, that
When
shit
would
was...
be lit? It's just
I toasted
it's
it.
just, they're
I
just so
toasted-
fucking young. It'd be like
Yeah, they
the
be
young
young,
crowds.
yo.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
Last time I
Glenwood?
tried,
I don't
Yep.
want to party with 21-year-olds.
No, I've walked in and out of spots. Literally, last time I went out before this was when I went with Beck. We went to like 6 spots because we walked in and was like, "Hey yo, nah." Like, you know what I'm
Really?
saying? Yeah, facts.
Damn.
Facts.
I guess I haven't been in Glenwood. The majority of the partying that I've been doing has just been at like these like bars that ain't in the party area. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'll hit the Bison. I'll hit Woody's. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like Flying Saucer is next to Ugly Monkey, but I never go to Ugly Monkey anymore. Like,
I ain't been there in so long.
Woody's
bro.
got rid of the egg rolls.
yeah, they did. They did. Your feelings was hurt. I could tell. But because
Woody's
you
got
put it
rid
on
of the egg
Facebook
rolls.
or Twitter?
I put it on Facebook.
Yeah. They got rid of the egg rolls and something else. And then their wings is taxed. Wings in the city, wings period just went up. Their wings are way too expensive. There's so many places now where 10 wings is like $17, $18. I haven't bought wings out in public in so long. Because
Bro, I
I'm
don't
like,
know what's up with that, bro? And it'd be the small numbers too. It'd be like 8
Yeah.
wings, 8 wings for $17. Like, nigga,
yeah,
what?
because apparently, I mean, there was like a wing shortage during COVID or whatever, but I don't know. These prices do not reflect. Like, this is crazy. Just stop selling wings.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're ever going to come back down. Oh, shit. It might be time to close that door soon.
Oh yeah, I'll go ahead. You want to go ahead and drop it?
I'll give it a little bit more time.
All right.
Feels so good. But yeah, all right. We'll just jump into it. You know, Roe vs. Wade was overturned by the Supreme Court and has left the power to each individual state. Several states, not several, I think it was Arkansas
I think it was like,
or Missouri. One of the states, it was either Arkansas or Missouri, can't really remember. Like, the abortion clinic has already canceled all future appointments.
Yeah.
Like, and people are
I
calling.
think it was like a total of 12 states, but
yeah. Some of them have
6
already.
of them were like immediate.
Yeah, 6 were immediate. Like, once it passed, the legislation passed at the Supreme Court, they had their shit in order the same day. It was getting their bills in place for their statewide policy. So, what do y'all think? I've seen both sides of it, but what's your opinion of Roe vs. Wade getting overturned?
There's more sides than one.
There's more sides for sure.
How?
For
What?
sure.
What?
That's
is
not my
the
job to speak on it. Well, I am going to speak on it. I'm
What's the other one?
advocate.
From a man's point of view, what? Like,
But
what's the
I'm
other
asking
one?
yours first, though.
That shit is fucked up.
Okay.
Now, granted, in those states that, you know what I'm saying, it happened in like fucking bumfuck states. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Wyoming, North and South Dakota, Arkansas.
People live there. Women live
people-
there.
I mean,
It's
I
for
get
women,
that,
people's-
but
yeah.
they're
The
red
Wyoming
states.
women are pissed at
you know
you
what I'm
right
saying?
now.
Yeah,
They're
facts.
they're
My body doesn't matter because I live
no,
in
I'm not
Wyoming?
saying their body
No,
doesn't matter. I'm
sorry.
just saying like their state. You know, their state legislator, like they're red states, like you know what I'm saying.
We low-key
At the
in
end
a
of the
red
day,
state.
like this country is
ain't
based
low-key, we
on
are.
religion,
Yeah.
and this is just literally just Republicans and their Christianity and them just trying to control women's bodies. Like, but for me, it's just going to create a domino effect of things because now you've banned abortion in these states. Now contraceptives are going to be banned. You know what I'm saying? Then there's going to be
Yeah, see, I was
then there's going to be a
wondering
limit on fucking
the-
condoms. Then you're going to ban fucking. Then it's going to be like laws that make it so you can't even go out of state to get rid of, you know,
Right.
what I'm
Oh,
saying,
yeah,
to
where
have
you
an
can catch
abortion.
legal
You know what I'm
charge or
saying? Like,
ramifications.
yeah, it's just going to be a domino effect, and it's going to lead. This is slowly going to lead to more shit. Like, what they gonna do if they overturn Brown versus Loving? Like, what if you can't get married?
Talking about Brown versus Board of Education?
No, Brown versus Loving,
one is
interracial
that?
marriage. What happens when they ban that? Because that's happening next too.
You think that's
And
happening?
what happens when they ban gay marriage again? That's happening again too. Like it's going.
are
To, this
working
is
on that.
going
I
to
saw
create a
that.
domino
I
effect.
saw that.
Like,
Well, that's the thing that I kept saying is like this. I said that in the chat. This is a start. This
this
feels
is
like
literally
the
just a
of
start.
something.
It's a
Yeah.
domino effect. Like literally, they've been wanting to do this.
This is wild.
The fact
though.
that they had to come, like you know what I'm saying, that they had to pass the shit in the first place is fucking crazy.
Do you think there's any merit to the idea that they're concerned about losing popular control as far being the majority?
What are you talking about?
Like,
What do you mean?
Like they want more white babies to be born outside of having an opportunity.
Oh,
and,
yeah, I've heard
you know,
that theory as well,
I've heard
too.
that
I've
theory.
heard the percentage of pretty much is white people trying to protect their race
Right.
Yeah.
in order to yeah, I've heard that too.
That's something that I've heard. I don't know if y'all feel like that's a valid
I've
argument.
read
but
up on it. It's
yeah.
it's got some points to it.
It's got some
for
points.
sure.
There's some
For
legs
I mean,
on
that's all they've ever been
For
trying to
sure.
do is preserve
for
the race.
sure. It's self-preserve
That's always
it's
been
race
that.
it's race preservation.
Yeah, that's always been that. That's
because
why I
the
said,
white
nigga, they
race
gonna get
is
rid of
getting washed
interracial marriage.
out.
I'm telling you.
The white race is getting washed or whatever. But yeah, I've seen that theory too, and I think that I don't think that's a leading contributor in people doing that, overturning something like Roe versus Wade. But I think that some of those people's personal beliefs that might have been behind it, they probably feel that way. You know what I'm
but
saying?
you know where I feel like there might be something with
But
that?
I heard there's also less babies being born, and our population is decreasing.
yes.
when it
Let's
should
look at
be
the fucking
increased.
world.
Yeah.
We're
And we need more
we're
money
smart.
circulating.
We don't
That's
want
facts.
like
That's
who
facts.
would have kids like right now?
That's facts.
You know what I mean?
But that's the thing also. The other part of that I feel like something maybe ties into it, and I could just be tripping, but the underprivileged or underserved communities and stuff don't have a way to, get their way out of that mishap now. Like if you fuck around and get
Exactly,
somebody
that's what I'm
pregnant,
saying.
you don't got
Like,
shit,
yeah.
it's like now we really
Why do you think they
now we
overturned
really
Roe versus
destitute,
Wade?
you know what I'm saying?
Why do y'all think they overturned it to begin with?
For some old white
Money.
supremacy, religious shit.
Money.
You think it's money? Of course, there's probably the religious part behind it as well too.
Yeah.
I think there's.
You got these old
I think
fucks.
it's because
not even gonna be
everybody
here.
everybody has the point where what about women who get raped and things of
Right.
that nature? But in percentage of women getting abortion, that shit is like 1%,
Right.
1 to
Small-
3%.
Yeah.
It's a small rate. I think the reason that it was flipped is because there's women who treat getting abortion as like an extreme sport.
Right.
Where there is no repercussion for their action because you can do whatever you want with your body.
Yeah.
And I think that on top of these other things, money-wise and sort of in terms of population isn't expanding enough. Maybe there's an underlying.
I feel like you have as many abortions as you want.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like I
It's
hear
literally
that
choice.
Yeah, I hear that, but I'm much rather the choice. And I know you're on the side of pro-choice. You're pretty much pro-choice, right?
Yeah, you
yeah.
should be able to do what you. I think those laws. I think
Those.
I don't want to say like. Yeah, I don't want to just blanket it with I'm pro-choice, like because pro-choice doesn't cover enough for me either.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah.
But you agree with the having the right to it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that you should be able to
yeah.
do whatever you want with your
Yeah,
body.
yeah, absolutely.
But I don't feel like once you get to make the decision or whatever the fuck you want to do, if this other person doesn't have that decision, I don't think you have the right to drag them in either. If you have all the choice to do with your body with what you want to do, then the other person in that party should have some sort of power as well too. But once you make your decision, the other party doesn't have any power anymore.
Yeah, you talking about like the male party or something like
Right,
that?
exactly.
Okay, yeah. No, I get that. But like they should have some sort of power or like some sort of way of being a part of the process.
Right.
Well, now we getting into some sticky shit. But
I feel like that's just all subjective. Like that just depends on the person. Like some bitches really just be like, I'm gonna keep the baby regardless.
That's true.
Personally,
For sure.
Personally,
Yeah,
if I get pregnant, you know what I'm saying? Yes, it takes two to tango. But if a nigga be like, I don't want a baby right now, cool, not a problem. Want to press that little red button?
Yeah.
Eject.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like there's no point.
See,
there's no point.
And that's the same. Like if it's anything about just abortions happening too much, then that's not a strong argument to me for them to make that decision. Like, oh, it's happening too much, because you can't. In this sense, it's one of them senses for me where it's like you can't punish the bunch for like the bad few. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
This is going to be
but
bad.
when you look at the percentages, I don't know how many percentage. I don't know what the number of aborted babies are yearly, right?
Right. I have no idea.
But if I do know for a fact that only 3% of them are like rape cases, then that's a lot of 96% of women trying to being able to correct mistakes. Sometimes not once, but 2, 3, 4 times.
Some women are just.
I think so.
Some women are just like again, like a woman might have gotten raped, but she might have religious views, and she might not have had an abortion because of that. Some women might just be absolutely fucking terrified that somebody might find out that they got raped. Like some women feel ashamed for that shit. Like it's a lot of shit.
Which is why I'm flexible of saying that.
But they also a lot of them. But what about
reported,
for adoption? Like some of them, like they might give them up for adoption. You know, some of them do.
Happens.
Speaking of adoption, real quick, I heard it's hard to adopt a child in America. That's why
That's
why everybody goes overseas.
Like $30,000-$40,000.
So it's like I wonder if they're gonna make the adoption process a lot easier. But the foster care system on top of that.
No, they're not. Absolutely not.
But the foster care, but the foster care system.
All these fucking pro-life people, none of them fucking adopt. Very few of them adopt.
Yeah, that's a whole fact.
Very few of them adopt. Very few of them donate or volunteer. All they do is sit outside these fucking abortion clinics and fucking picket.
Hold signs.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I also feel like this is going to be like hard on men too, because now it's going to create, you know what I'm saying, babies that these niggas don't want, that the girl don't want. She can't get an abortion. Now you don't want to be a dad, but she about to force you to be a dad.
Exactly.
Now you want child support. She don't want to pay because she ain't ever want a baby.
Right.
Now your ass in motherfucking jail. Because you ain't paid child support.
For sure.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Levels.
There's a lot of levels to it, and I understand now what you, especially after you said that. I understand what you mean by like the same pro-choice is just not too much of a.
It's way too broad. Yeah, way too broad.
It's so many other factors.
There's a lot of variables
especially when there's so much. Especially when there's so much fight for equality for us to be equal. Cool, you get how you want equality so bad. How you got all the power in this situation?
Right.
Based off what your decision is. That's cool, but I should have equal amount of power as you do. But it's not that way though. But
it's just really fucked up that. First of all, you're never going to get rid of an abortion. Rid of abortion. Like, you just got rid of safe abortion.
Do you think
that's what I'm saying? It's going to
like
get dangerous
back alley
now.
abortions are a thing.
That is a thing.
That is a real.
Do you really
thing.
believe that?
Yeah, it's going to be dangerous now, bro.
No, nigga, people already. That's
they already
a
do that, and now
thing
it's
because
like,
these young girls that go out
Yeah.
and be fucking being fast in the ass, fucking
Yeah.
having sex, they can't. You gotta have if you're under 16 trying to get an abortion, you have to have parental consent.
Yep.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
It was
they're
like
gonna
that.
go find
It was
somebody.
like that before this got overturned.
Exactly.
Right?
I'm like,
Yeah,
you're gonna go find somebody that you don't have to have parental
like some back
consent.
alley, like getting butt shots in a hotel.
Literally,
That's just
they have
right,
bitches
right.
in hotels that's doing fucking abortions.
That will start doing abortion. Like that'll be a black market.
Bro, I've
Yeah,
already seen
yeah,
it on
yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah,
What?
I've already seen bitches abortions by Bree. I mean, I swear to God.
Woo!
Now, I don't know if it's a joke or what.
Abortions by
Right,
Bree.
right,
But I'm just saying, like,
Yo, I don't
it's
wanna
just
laugh,
like
but that's
literally.
wild.
The legal ramifications for that are
It's
I know they gonna be
crazy. It's
gotta be
steep.
crazy.
I know
There
they
are
gonna be
natural
steep.
remedies, you know what I'm saying, and shit like
Right.
that too. But it's just like, this is just so unsafe. Like, it's just so
So
unsafe.
okay, so I've heard a lot of people speak that too. Now, I think one thing that a lot of people are forgetting is when they immediately got overturned. Mind you, I still have not stated my position on this. I'm just
Right.
laying everything out for you.
Right.
Upon the Supreme Court overturning Roe vs. Wade, that was one of the first conversations that come up. Number one, of course, is my body. How the fuck dare you tell me what I could do with my body? Argument number two was, or point number two that was made on a mass number that I saw was people saying the back alley things. Women are going to be dying more often because they're going to be going to extreme measures to get abortion. But nobody's seems to be bringing up or mentioning, if you know you can't get an abortion, don't y'all think contraceptives are going to go
That's what
up?
I said. What? It's,
In
a lot
terms
of places
of,
do
in
not have
terms
access.
of,
like safe
in
sex.
terms of safe sex,
Yeah,
in
safe
terms
sex.
of using
It's just
condoms,
it's simply
getting on
access.
birth control.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't that equally go up? I
Right.
think that we're only focusing on
The negative side.
because this is the other side of the point. On top of being extremely pissed, the other side or perspective of this entire situation is some people are looking at it as the government at this point is holding women accountable for their actions and not letting 98% or if only 3% of women that get abortions are raped, I know a lot of women don't report rape. I'm willing to move that number up to 15%. So still, if 85% of women en masse, if there was a more accurate number of rape victims actually getting abortions and saying they got raped, if 85% of them are having babies, no care in the world, not worrying about getting on birth control, not caring about using condoms, knowing they can just get their stomach pumped and keep it pushing, they want to cut that down. People are looking at this as, yeah, it was your right, your choice, but you shouldn't be using all these resources to do this shit that you know you could have just done this. Now you might take these condoms more seriously. Now
Abortion
we're
is
holding
free.
you. Now we're holding you just as accountable.
Abortion ain't
Getting
free.
a-
It's not free. It's not free.
Abortion is free in North Carolina. I don't know what the fuck
No,
you
it's not
talking
free.
about.
It's not free to this.
It's not free for. I know it ain't
Yeah,
free for
it ain't-
everybody,
it
but
ain't
I'm just
free.
saying though.
If you know
a
where
lot
to
of people are
go
looking
and
at
you go
this-
through the right channels, literally, my best friend's a
Yeah.
doula. Like she literally like does this shit.
No, what I
like,
mean is
legally.
what I mean
it's
is
free.
what I mean is everything costs money somewhere.
I mean, of course, but
Right.
That's what I
nonprofit
mean.
org people donate.
Majority
you know
of
what I'm
it,
saying?
majority of it
Planned
ain't
Parenthood,
free
all that
though.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but long story
But
short, people are looking at
It's
this
just about access.
as
As
women
far as
holding
contraceptives,
accountability.
like there's
Yeah.
just not everyone does not have access. Again, like these
fact.
places, these states that we're named, they have a lot of rural areas. Bro, there's no fucking clinics. There's not, you know what I'm saying? They don't have no money to fucking get condoms or fucking birth control.
Condoms
like,
are free anywhere you go.
Yeah, you can get condoms though.
You can go to any clinic in any city. They for sure.
There's no clinics. That's what I'm saying.
I think every
so yeah, they
county.
can go to probably
every
the gas
county has
station.
a.
Has one, but
Every
how far is it?
But this is what I'm
these
saying.
places?
This is what I'm saying. I think you're underestimating people's need of not giving a fuck. Think about if it's a 30-minute ride and we live in the middle of the nowhere. I know where the clinic's at. I know there's one in my county. It's 30 minutes away. But who gives a fuck? I'm still gonna do the pull-out method because if she does accidentally get pregnant, we can just get an abortion. I could buy her a pill, or if it's past that point, we can go into the joint, knock it out. There's probably resources out here to get it for free. Now they're like, nah, fam, you ain't finna keep doing shit like that. This is out of pocket. You can just do what you're supposed to do, take that 30-minute trip, and be more conscious of it because now it's like, okay, I think equally on top of this there's gonna be a spike in women harming themselves to have their own self or backyard abortions, but I think there's also going to be a spike in contraceptives as well too.
It absolutely will be a spike in contraceptives. I can see that 100%.
And I think that if we were looking at, like, if I was running for office or some shit, I would never bring up that part. I would only bring up the contraceptive part.
Women are already literally buying up a lot of birth control, Plan Bs, and abortion pills.
Isn't there a shortage on that
just
anywhere?
to have? Huh?
Isn't there some sort
I
of
don't know if
shortage
there's
on
a
that?
shortage, but there will
I've
be
never
within the
heard of
next
that,
week probably.
but
Yeah, there probably will be.
I've
For
already
sure.
been seeing people literally like stockpiling.
I remember when
saying?
it first came onto the news radar. What was that, like 2-3 months ago?
What?
When they were first talking about
this-
overturning
yeah.
Roe vs. Wade?
Yeah, it wasn't.
I remember I was starting to see memes of people like a bunch of Plan Bs in their thing. The thing that always blows my mind is women are quick to pop a Plan B, but they won't get on birth control. I'm like, the Plan B fucking you up more than the birth
I
control
don't do
is.
Plan B.
Huh?
Yeah.
I don't do Plan B.
Yeah.
You know me, if I get pregnant, I get pregnant. If I don't, I don't.
I think it'd be, yeah.
But I definitely would go get an abortion. For
Yeah,
sure.
exactly,
That's what I was gonna say.
exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
For
There's
sure.
women who saying exactly what you say. Ain't no way I'm doing a Plan B. Ain't no way I'm doing
Yeah.
abortion.
So what's the?
I was on birth control. I just got off of birth control. I was on birth control for almost 10 years.
But it doesn't
so
agree with a lot of.
I
y'all's
got
knowledge, too.
like that's why I got off. Like it
Be
was
real.
Depending on
fucking
the
me
type.
up. Like literally, that
Yeah.
shit was fucking me up.
Depending on
Yeah.
the type, for sure. What do you think the alternative method is? That what could be done outside of overturning? Because I don't feel like overturning was the right thing to do, for
To
sure.
let women decide what they want to do with their bodies.
I think they were trying to stop something. I think they were trying to stop something, and I think they were trying to generate more money.
Population
That's
control.
That's the only way that you said what?
They know that abortion is very high in urban areas.
Talk in the middle, Mike.
They know that abortion is high in urban areas, and they know that all these brown and black kids are going to have these back alley abortions and probably die from doing so.
You could look at it that way, but you could also look at it as if black and brown communities are having the most abortions, they also contribute the most money into our economy. So we need more of them to inject money into the economy without financial literacy so that we can get richer.
They gotta get the money. Ain't no money in the hoods.
It's always money in the hood. Black people spend more money on everything than every other race of people. We literally have the most buying power.
Yep.
And that's now.
Yeah, you are right.
So that's now. I don't give a fuck what your situation is.
Yeah.
Niggas is gonna spend their money.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say, we don't have the most buying power. We just spend the most.
Yeah. We don't have the most buying power,
Yeah.
but we spend the most.
We spend
Exactly.
the most.
Yeah, I meant it that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter
It's just
what
all about, like-
area you live in. You gonna spend money if I know. Because did you look up what the number is? The amount of abortions per year.
Yeah, I was looking that up a minute ago. And
The average number of abortions per year.
Well, I was trying to look up the percentage. I should have just looked at the average number. I was
Yeah.
trying to look at the percentage.
Because I wonder what that number is. Does anybody have any idea?
Let's see.
Yeah, you got the best spot in the room.
That's a fact. She over there kicking it.
I think she's asleep.
Nah. Oh,
She
shit.
was.
She was. Damn, yo, she was not. I got the numbers here, though. And,
Okay, what's the average number? What's the number per year?
Oh, shit. I just clicked on this bitch. I know that in 2019, it was 629,000. Abortion rate, 11.4.
629,000. Shit, a little over 500,000.
Yeah, so that's 2019. That's the last number I see here on Wikipedia.
I mean, yeah, and if you say most of them are done, so
That's a CDC data.
that's a lot of money you're putting into the.
Y'all ain't never had to pay for abortion. Come on now. Don't do that.
I personally haven't.
AJ?
I can't say otherwise.
Hey, look.
Okay, shit happens. Shit happens.
Yeah,
happens.
you know,
I've had
it
to,
happens.
I've had to use Plan B a few times, and
Oh,
Same
for sure.
thing.
Yeah.
For sure.
I've had to do
It's
that.
just a different
few times.
form.
I had a shorty that was popping Plan Bs like Skittles one time. Like, and I was like, and mind you, this was her choice.
Yeah.
Mind you, this was her
Yeah.
choice. You want me to come in you, but you don't want to get on birth control, but you're okay with spending $50 every 3 days. It's like,
Hey.
nigga, it's like, you have got to take that. You are
Yeah,
costing
yeah.
yourself a lot of money. Because at a certain point, I said, I'm not going to keep going half with you. This shit is crazy.
You're gonna have to
Like,
pay for this yourself. Yeah.
Bitch, you got insurance.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
know the monthly ain't that much. You
It's
know?
only 25 at Planned Parenthood.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm like, this is crazy. I can't keep going half with you. If you want to keep doing this, you gonna keep doing this because
Facts.
this is crazy. Tearing her shit up.
Yeah,
Like,
that's wild.
what
That's
the
wild.
fuck?
Yo.
What the
Popping
fuck?
that shit every time.
Bro, it
That's
was
crazy.
Yo.
No, because you know the it's on Plan B is 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like every 3 days because we was going like we were.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we were
'cause
going.
it is-
We had
God
like
damn.
one of those just like.
You had one of them relationships where it's just
But we didn't like
that's
each
what
other,
we
but
do.
that sex was fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we was fucking everywhere all the time. Nigga, one time, I was helping her move some stuff into the storage unit. We get it popping in the storage unit. Like, when I said we was fucking everywhere, and anybody could, like, I moved the mattress in. I said, I'm about to put this mattress on the ground. We over there, we just closed the garage door. Pitch black, going crazy
Yeah,
on each
yeah,
other.
yeah.
Opening the door, but you know, shit like that, just out of control. Yeah, fire 6 months. We would do like 2 to 3 months at a time. And I know why. I know what she really got her bad. Probably why we didn't laugh, because she probably realized how much money she was spending every time she fuck with me. But I'm like, you doing this to yourself at this point.
Facts,
Like,
facts.
you doing this to yourself, bro. You spending fucking
It's cheaper to just
$800
get pregnant
fucking-
and get an abortion.
You could, but now that's not a thing. Now, mind you, I think one thing a lot of people are also overlooking is this does not mean abortions are 100% banned. You can still get an abortion. It's just not as simple as, hey, let me go down here and get an abortion. It's just not as simple as that anymore.
How would you still do it? How can you still do it?
You'd have to
'Cause
just go somewhere
You
else.
just have to, you can still, some of the states even still allow it. So some of the states allow it. It's just,
Well, it's gonna be all
now
up to
you
the
have
states.
to go through a certain process. A doctor has to approve it.
Okay.
So it's like, it needs to be a medical reason why you're doing
But
it.
there are still states that have completely banned it though, right? Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For
There's
sure.
states that
Yes.
complete-
But even the states that, well, no. This is the thing. The states that have completely banned it, I'm saying they'll still approve it based off a doctor recommendation.
Is that written? Is it raining out there or something? No.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Is that like a written thing somewhere where we could like?
It's in there. It's in there.
It's in there.
Yeah, it's in there.
Okay.
It's just nobody's looking at that. They're just looking at the fact that niggas have just took that away. That's all.
Okay.
But yeah, you can still get it done because if you go to your doctor and your doctor's like, it's literally not safe for you to have a child right now. I understand you're pregnant. It's safer for you to live. You need to have an abortion. They're going to approve that abortion, even in a state that says no abortions, period. Some of them are still, you can still have an abortion.
Some of them, but for the ones that are like absolutely no, what do you do? What do you do if you have? What if you do if you have an ectopic pregnancy?
That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you that abortions are still going to happen because doctors are going to have to approve them sometimes. Literally, abortions is not. It's literally not.
Texas was trying to make a law so that if doctors perform it, they get jail time too.
If they don't follow the proper protocol that we just put in place.
No, they perform abortions. Period.
Not if there's also in the same statute, if a doctor approves it, it can be done. Not just going to Planned Parenthood, filling out some paperwork and getting it done. That's it. It's not gonna work like that no more.
If that's what I want to do.
Out of 100 if we're looking at the numbers, out of 100 abortions a month or a year, there's probably only going to be like 5 or 10% of them that get approved by doctors now. Mm-hmm. So instead of having 90, you only got 10 that happen, essentially. That's how it's pretty much going to be, which is still a huge fucking number.
No, it is.
Because most people, based off the numbers, are not getting abortions because it was a rape situation. Yeah, so most people are not, based off the numbers.
Yeah, I'm going to have to read up on this more myself because it is still very fresh, but that's something I wasn't privy to, what you're saying.
In Oklahoma, you can go to jail if you have a miscarriage.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's crazy as fuck. No, that's something that I wasn't privy to, but I'm still, I mean, personally, you know, my stance as of now, I'm still against the overturning of that, but I just in general, what the fuck? Oh, bro, I got this Ring camera, bro, and this shit has just changed my life. But anyway, yeah, like
Ring camera catch everything.
Yeah, catch everything for sure. But yeah, I wasn't privy to that information, so I'm absolutely gonna have to read more because if that's what it is, that doesn't make it necessarily any better for me. But the idea that there is something there still does kind of make me feel a little bit like, okay, at least there's a measure for the extreme situations. Because the extreme situations, you know what I'm saying, that's extremely fucked up for those people. Like, it's already fucked up for women who just don't have the choice. But for the people who really need that, and not being able to because it's like dangerous for them or whatever, that's extremely fucked up.
Yeah, the practice of abortions did literally not just go extinct when this bill passed. Yeah. It's just, you ain't going to be able to skip into there and get 1 to 2. Like you could before.
I'm under the impression that there's still going to be some states who don't ban it at all. You know, because they're all going to be
for sure.
Yeah, so there's going to be,
especially like some of the liberal states. Like they're going to like there's still going to be states to where you can just go to Planned Parenthood and get it popping. Yeah, because it's left up to each individual state.
Exactly.
And now you're going to see people start moving.
Shout out to Roy Cooper.
Yeah, you're going to see people start moving now too because
that's what I was going to say. It's going to
people are going to start moving around because
it's going to be a lot more separation based on like, and that's going to be real easy to like really like identify your political stance now, like saying like state by state, like
I think that I'm at the point now where if specific laws did pass, I would consider moving states.
Yeah,
specific
for sure.
I don't know what they are, just like off the top of my head.
Yeah, I don't know which ones they are. Yeah.
But I think like right now, well, I can tell you this right now: if North Carolina changes something to where we can't purchase firearms, I'm out of this bitch.
Yeah,
gone.
Yeah.
I'm in Atlanta. I'm in Texas, Houston. I'm gone. I'm not living here. I would never live in a New York or a tri-state area.
Hell no. Not
off the gun. Like you can't protect yourself from the fucking police, let alone the other people.
Not doing that. Yeah.
So I would never live there. I would have the most I'd have is a little apartment, but I don't think I would want to linger there too much.
Hell no, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be in and out when I am there. Like
facts.
Can't even protect yourself somewhere. So, but speaking of Ring camera, y'all see that nigga Ceasar. From Black Ink, hitting his dog, abusing his dog with a folding chair. What?
I didn't see the video.
Y'all have not seen this?
I didn't see the video, no.
Bruh, okay. Ceasar from Black Ink, New York. He's been holding Black Ink down for like 10 years at least. Like he's been on there forever. I don't know. A Ring camera caught him abusing a dog, and it was a compilation. It wasn't one night. It was like a compilation because the video.
Bro?
It was a compilation, which was even. That's why it really was crazy because it wasn't just you go outside whoop your dog's ass because they pissed you off. No, these are several nights and days because the niggas' outfits were changing. So I was like, so first, and when I say this nigga he was hitting a dog that was no bigger than my dogs, maybe a little bit smaller with a folding chair like a WWE match. Like one of those folding chairs, a plastic folding chair, and was like on some tables, ladders, and chairs match. Like,
what the fuck?
Whooping
Chill
the dog.
out.
I'm so serious.
It was like that bad for real?
Bro, they got that nigga out of here. They got VH1 canceled.
They canceled the show.
VH1.
I saw that. I didn't know that's why.
They canceled the show. VH1 fired him. Same day the shit broke. Like, it's out of here. You know the charges are getting pressed. Because one thing people don't play about is
motherfucking dogs.
Is dogs and animal abuse. You get caught on camera doing that shit, sayonara. Like,
whoa.
Yep, you see it? Let me pull it up for Cherry.
What? What?
He was fucking this dog up, yo. And I know I'm kind of smiling because it's just fucked.
Bro, he's treating that shit like
a
a wild animal just came.
Literally
and,
literally like a wrestling match.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But it's also like that's how you would defend your home from like a fucking little baby bear or some shit like that.
Yes,
but,
dog.
Of course, something bigger than a chair. But
he was
saying in general.
He's giving his dog the work.
Like a raccoon just came and attacked you or some shit. Damn, that's
see if
crazy,
I can find
bro.
it just so I can show it to you real quick.
How often do you think that's actually happening? You think people do this all the time?
Oh hell yeah, people whoop their dogs all the time.
On a crazy level, huh?
People like abuse their dogs all the time. Now this is the thing. When I was younger, I used to watch Animal Cops on Animal Planet. Nigga, they was handing out years. If you got caught, just like Mike Vick. Anything bro, you catch years for that. Those are felonies, and you go to jail for that shit. Let alone pay crazy fines. But yeah, I remember Animal Cops, Detroit, Animal Cops, New York, back on Animal Planet and stuff.
Yeah, I used to watch that shit too.
Yeah, boy, they be running up on niggas' houses. Them boys is outside coming to get you over that dog that you starved and let down your backyard.
Yep. You had a nigga tied up.
Had them tied up, no shade, no water. They was coming to hand out fines and warrants.
Damn.
Over that shit. So the fact that he has this compilation, he is fucked, bruh. Charges are for sure gonna get pressed.
What are the ramifications of that though? Like what?
But like I said, bro, when I was watching when I used to watch Animal Cops, niggas was catching 2, 3, 4 years at a time.
Shit.
Yes, one minimum. But think about Michael Vick. Think about all the millions Michael Vick had, and he still did what? A year, 2 years in jail.
I don't remember how long he did.
He didn't do long, but he still did about a year.
Like it was mad long.
Did it? Was it?
I'm gonna see.
Yeah.
We gonna find out. I'm also trying to figure out. My fault. I'm getting mic. Oh yeah, he was in jail for 21 months.
Yeah. So almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's legit.
Just under 2 years. So yeah, and that's Mike Vick money. That's NFL money.
Yeah, it says
and he ran a whole
ring
dog fighting ring.
Yeah.
So
they said violating the PACT Act, which is the Preventing Animal Cruelty and Torture Act, is punishable to prison by up to 7 years.
Yep. So Caesar, that nigga Caesar, I was about to say Caesar Milan.
Yeah, I heard
not him. Caesar.
Complete opposite.
Right. Which is kind of funny now that
that's his name.
Caesar Milan is Caesar from Black Ink. Like two different sides of the dog park. Right. One of them is a millionaire off of having perfect dog etiquette and shit. The other one is out here tattooing and fucking hitting dogs with chairs.
Tattooing dogs.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy. Bro, wild. So
what did the dog do?
Exactly. Why don't you just get rid of the fucking dog?
Hey, you gotta beat the dog like that.
If you gotta beat the dog like that, lock the door and don't let the dog back in. But that don't always work because your dog won't leave. This nigga has ran before, and then I came back. He on the front porch.
Right.
Even when Nala is over here, she'll get up underneath the fence and just be sitting on the front porch 2 hours. I'm in the house, don't realize this nigga's on the front porch waiting for me to open the door. I'm like, what the fuck? So it's like some dogs won't even run away. You gotta remove them. You know what I'm saying? But like. And that's the thing. It's like that's the thing that's weird. They keep saying Ring camera, but I know Amazon sells Blink cameras as well too. I don't think it was a Ring camera because
it's like a security footage.
Yeah, because that angle was like this is clearly mounted on a house.
Yeah,
like why y'all keep saying Ring camera? It's mounted on the house, pointed at the driveway.
But how you don't know your own camera? Well,
that's another thing. I'm like, was it his camera? But I don't think it was his camera. I think maybe his daughter put it out because his daughter, apparently Ceasar had some sort of other scandal where he stripped his daughter naked and beat her. Some wild shit. And this is an allegation from a while ago. And that didn't cancel him essentially. Yeah. So when this happened, she spoke out and was like, it's crazy how my dad can strip me naked and beat me. The story goes public. He didn't lose anything, but y'all catch him beating his dog with a folding chair and take everything from him. So that was another conversation that was happening too. But then any domestic shit started coming up. Like Donna from Black Ink is like,
oh yeah, she wanted a nigga to go to jail.
Yeah, she's celebrating his L that he's taking too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
because now that's money I done lost because you didn't cancel this fucking show.
That's true. That's true. He literally did.
Like you don't think about
the people on the show
else.
Down to the crew that's been working that show. They might have had the same crew people for the last 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like that the show was on. None of them got jobs no more. So
yeah. Everybody's livelihood got fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they canceled the show, but the tattoo shop is still there.
The shop is still
you know what I'm saying? Shop is still there.
That's true.
But
I mean,
niggas love animals again. They're like, oh no, I'm not fucking with him.
That's a heavy bag though.
This nigga beat animals.
You're losing out on the bag for sure.
Because he really revolutionized that show, Black King. Like that show's been around for a while. And he was like executive producing a lot of those cities too. It started in New York and it went to New Orleans, Los Angeles, Chicago. Like, so he was behind the major growth. De Niro, go.
With your fucking
he's trying to put his word in.
Ass.
Right. He's trying to put his word in. He was
right.
Don't let that nigga try that shit with me.
De Niro look homeless right now, y'all, because he's shedding like crazy. Okay. That Black Ink was a perfect transition.
I know. I think I know what you're about to talk to. Go ahead though.
I don't know. I was looking to see where I wanted to go next, actually.
Oh, I didn't watch it. But I think there's the clips are circulating.
That Verzuz?
Yeah, clips are circulating.
That shit was fucking terrible. I didn't watch it either. Oh, that's what happened. Okay, so the night of the Verzuz, I think we drank. Damn, we drank like 3 bottles of liquor.
Woo!
Yeah.
Turn.
We was lit.
Talk about another
we was lit.
Another
but that
showing.
Shit was the clips on. I saw the next morning.
Nigga,
I was like,
put on the story.
Nigga, it's crazy.
No, just in general, everywhere. I was like,
I put
what
a bunch
the
on
fuck
the
is
story.
this?
Yeah.
That shit was ghetto.
What the fuck?
I watched it the next morning on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
What the
You watched the whole
fuck?
thing?
Yeah, because I had started it. I had started watching it that night, but I passed out. I passed out before Sammie and them niggas even got off a stage. Like, because I was also confused.
Why were they there? Why were all those people
I
there?
was also confused. Because
Why was like when I was like
another
Ray
reason
J,
why I stopped watching, because all I seen promoted was Omarion
and Mario.
Yes.
Mario.
Same here.
Right.
So when I turned it on and Pleasure P, Sammie, Ray J,
Bobby Valentino,
and Bobby Valentino,
Jeremiah.
and Jeremiah. Well, Jeremiah was a guest though.
Yeah,
Okay.
him and
But-
Tank were guests.
Yeah, him and Tank were guests. But I
Okay.
was like, when the fuck did this tag team match?
Facts.
When did y'all put an undercard on this shit? Like, it was like an undercard tag team.
So what they were like doing versus what everybody was doing like a
Yes,
versus?
because neither of these people have enough to go 20 for 20.
Right.
So it was like Bobby Valentino and Ray J were a team. And they were doing their 20, but they
Yep.
went back and forth with their records. Lil Sammie and Pleasure P were a team.
Okay.
And they were battling them. It was like team versus all of a sudden.
Yeah. But it's wild. Like, it's another, as far as the main card goes, I can't believe I'm calling this the main card.
Oh, Mario looked a fucking fool.
A fucking fool.
You know what I meant to do? I meant to buy watermelons. And I was gonna
that
pull,
shit would have been so crazy.
I was gonna
bruh.
pull watermelons out and just be like,
Oh, man, yo. That
He
shit.
ate. Wait, I thought he was just eating watermelon. He ate a slice of a watermelon.
nigga,
Yeah.
what?
Like in a nasty way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
so weird because, okay, first he said, I'm gonna show y'all what we do now that it's summertime. We do this for practice. The nigga is eating the watermelon. I'm like, if you're telling me you're practicing how to eat pussy,
that's ridiculous.
You're eating her pussy at this point. Like, you are literally chewing it. So
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
how this is skill.
This practice. This ain't practice.
Yeah, this is not practice.
This is exactly why April fuck Fizz,
Yeah.
nigga.
This is not practice, nigga.
This is exactly
Yo,
why.
I'm gonna be real. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say that's the thing I was gonna say. It's another showing, and to me, just from the clips, because I ain't watch it,
Yeah.
but it honestly just seems like someone who has good music versus somebody who's just a way cooler nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
like,
well, no.
and who's a better singer.
Oh,
Mario
for
was
sure.
always going to win off gate.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He has way more hits than
From what I've
Omarion.
I seen Mario live. That nigga snapped.
He has way more hits than Omarion.
Way more hits? I don't know.
Omarion?
Omarion got some slappers, though.
Name him.
Omarion would have washed him if he was cool with B2K.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mario's,
washed him.
but
He
that's
had-
what I'm
guess
saying.
what?
Mario's
He did.
first
He had
album
those records.
alone,
Was kind of crazy.
It's crazy.
his
Yeah,
first
it's crazy.
album alone
Yeah,
could have
it's
killed
crazy.
anything. And I
I
have
ain't gonna say
posters
kill
of
anything.
Omarion still to this day. I keep them.
I ain't
and
gonna
it's a
say kill
keepsake.
anything.
We have to
You
close
crazy
that now
shit.
because the moths are starting to pull up.
You're
in.
crazy.
I
I'm
ain't gonna
telling
say
you.
this anything though. Like I feel like
He won.
Omarion. I feel like he got records.
Enough
that-
said. He
bigger
won.
records too.
He won. Enough said. He was going to kill
I'm
him.
gonna be real. A bigger question that needs to be posed. I think what really happened was Omarion got exposed Omarion got exposed during that Verzuz.
He can't really sing.
Omarion.
None of them niggas can sing
Not
besides
only
Pink
could he
and
not
Mario.
sing, his performance was trash.
Performance was garbage.
His performance was trash.
You remember when he did the...
Yeah, that shit. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
that
first of all,
shit,
when-
the
so-
fact that before they even started, Mario brought out these fake B2K members.
Yeah, that's
And
funny.
did you see that?
They
No,
did
I
that.
didn't
Nigga,
watch it. I don't watch
When
them
I watched the
shits.
full version, you know the Omarion where he's like,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
he started off with, this is what
shit's so funny to me, bro.
This is what Mario said. This is when I knew it was over before he started it. Mario killed him. He was like, I know you're not cool with your brothers and ain't gonna bring them out. So you should have brought them out. You actually would have stood a chance against me. You know what I'm saying? You actually would have stood a chance, but I know since you're not cool with them, I brought your brothers here. Fizz, Raz B, whatever the third nigga's name is. Yeah, Bud, come on out. It wasn't them, but they were dressed in all white like they used to dress back in the day.
With the big ass pants and shit.
Yes. So at first I was like, I know these niggas ain't really over there because that really would have been a blow. But they weren't. Then he plays the joint and they all do the
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
And when I say that shit was so embarrassing, I had secondhand embarrassment. And Mario's just over there like, I like that. Yeah, we all like that little dance y'all was doing. You was doing. I was like, he's humiliated him.
Oh my
Embarrassing.
He
God.
literally humiliated him before it started. Like,
Is it Labor Day yet? Y'all some little bitty niggas.
I like this dance you did. Oh, that shit was dope. That shit was kind of fly. I like the energy you had too. Hold on, let me fix this. Let me fix this shit real quick. There we go. What's up, bro? I'm just saying, man. I was a fan of B2K.
battle rap strategy 101.
Exactly, yeah.
Before a song is played, he had already brought Omarion down to a specific level that Mario never passed for the rest of the
They
night.
shouldn't have put Omarion against him. They should have put Marcus Houston against Mario. That would have been better.
Marcus Houston would have washed him.
Yeah.
That would have been better.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I'm not even gonna say that. The way from the clips I see and the way Mario's operating, he's using strategy here. He's not. he's not, you know
yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
And what I'm realizing is that absolutely matters in this versus game.
For
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? Like you gotta put something.
The
together.
biggest thing though, for real though, I think Omarion was exposed for really not being shit without B2K.
Without them. Yeah.
He was exposed.
Yeah.
Like he was
His
exposed.
solo album was okay though.
And it was
his solo album was okay.
His solo album was okay.
It was
He had like
okay.
2 hits off of it.
But what was all that shit he was doing on
nothing
the
from
ground,
that.
grinding on the damn?
He was trying to. That was like he used to be sexy back when we liked him.
It looked like the Genuine shit.
Exactly.
It was
He's
like the
just you too
Genuine
fucking
shit.
old for that
Right,
shit.
right,
like
right.
he just needs to stand there and take pictures and look cute. Maybe take your shirt off.
Man, how you
And that's about it.
Honestly, he's been catching L's for a long time
Yeah.
because he really only had one successful solo album.
Yeah.
Because he had 2 hits off of there.
yeah.
O and Icebox.
Yep.
Or was those 2 separate albums? I can't remember.
No, they were on the same. I think.
They were on the same album, I think. Yeah. He really ain't been shit since then. Y'all remember nobody cared about Omarion or was even thinking about Omarion until Rick Ross said we signed Omarion to MMG. You remember that?
I remember that. We forgot about him until he came back up.
Until
Yeah.
Rick Ross made us remember him.
Yep.
He still never had a moment on Rick Ross musically. Well, he had the joint, the Eat It Like Groceries.
Yeah, that was hard.
Whatever. Was that his song? Whose song was that?
That was him, Janae Aiko, and
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Whose
Did he-
song was it though? I think it was his.
Yeah, it was his song.
It was his.
Did he do any of the B2K records?
None.
No,
That's dumb.
he couldn't.
Why?
He
needed them. Like, bro, a lot of those.
You gotta do those.
Because a lot of those
you gotta
songs-
have your team though.
He wasn't always the lead singer in some of
He
those
wasn't.
songs.
I done
Yeah.
came through on bump, bump, bump. Fuck it. Like that shit.
Yeah, but he gonna look stupid
You know what
with
I'm
backup
saying?
dancers.
He don't
And
gotta
you know
do
what I'm
backup
saying?
dancers. He could just do his part.
He would look crazy.
Yeah, I have a nigga in the back acting like Diddy.
B2,
You know what I'm saying?
B2K was. I don't want to see Omarion perform it. I need them niggas back out there with you. You know what I'm saying?
I guess, but
And that's what I was thinking. I wasn't even hyped to see this Verzuz because I was like, I knew he wasn't fucking with B2K for years, and the nigga was losing. They was rubbing that shit in there. Mario was like, "Damn, you really needed them niggas. Like, you're doing terrible right now. Like, you really needed them niggas." He was like, "Them niggas needed me." Like, I said, "Yeah, you going outside, nigga.
That's
You going
rough.
outside, my
Yeah.
boy."
When you come back with that, if that's your comeback, yes, it hurts you.
He went
It
out
hits you.
sad, bro.
Yeah, it hit you in the same
sad. I think he really got exposed for never being nice. He was never really that nice as a solo artist.
Jeremiah sounded fucking horrid.
All of them sound terrible.
Except for Mario.
And Sammie sounded good too.
I heard Sammie sounded good too.
Yeah, the
Mario sound like-
only
really
singers
good.
that actually sounded good was Sammie. Pleasure P sounded good too.
Yeah.
Pleasure P sounded good. Sammie, Pleasure P, and Mario.
Ray J sounded crazy too.
Oh my god.
All of them sounded crazy.
Yeah,
It was insane, bro. I was like,
Brittany
y'all
was like,
niggas-
"Why the fuck you ain't drink the tea, nigga?"
yo,
man,
it was like
She was
none
like,
of them. It was like none
Dad
of them.
said you was talking the whole fucking night. You didn't drink your tea.
Yeah, bro. It was like none of them rehearsed at all. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Ray J was just.
He was on.
He could
one.
never sing.
He was drinking, man. He was.
Yeah,
drinking.
Ray J was like, it was the whole aura.
He said he was off of the Casamigos, man. That's what he said in the.
No, when I drink
thing.
Casamigos, I be singing like shit. That's a lie.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. He was singing like shit, but he wasn't singing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's the problem.
But
Crazy.
it was bad, man. Omarion really ain't shit, y'all.
Yeah.
He's really been
apparently,
going
man.
outside,
And
bro.
I thought he was gonna win, bro. I'm be honest with you. I thought he was gonna win.
I didn't even think about who would win or who would lose because I was so disinterested
Yeah, I mean, I
in
didn't
the
watch
verses
it
to begin with.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I know neither of these niggas have 20 songs. I know that for a fact.
Right.
And
They
it's
have them
fun-
with features though, but outside of that, they
Yeah,
don't
but
have
it was
by
funny
themselves.
because even with how just ghetto fabulous, just how ghetto that shit was and terrible the performance was, they still just on Instagram Live had like 300,000 people tuned in.
Okay.
So it's like,
He still did well.
I honestly feel like Verzuz is dead, but I'm like, the business is still great though.
Yeah, it's still going.
Like this business is still good. Like you had a terrible performance night,
But you still have
With
people watching.
300,000 people tuned in on one platform.
On one platform, exactly. 'Cause they have it on
So
other ones,
yeah,
so,
the
yeah.
numbers still demand. There's numbers are
there.
still pulling into demand,
Still there.
and that's all that matters. But
You think all the big artists are done with it, or you think they're still gonna be able to like reel some big ones in?
I think they'll still be able to reel some big ones in. Yeah, I think they'll still be able to reel some big. If they keep doing shit like this,
No.
I don't know. But at the same time, I think they still will be able to because I think they're paying these
But
people.
it feels like every
I think they're
verse.
giving them a nice
They
bag.
said the next was supposed to be Jennifer Hudson and Fantasia.
Oh, okay.
That'd be
Damn,
nice.
That'd be crazy.
I just don't know if Jennifer
crazy.
Hudson got enough songs.
She got more recent
Because
joints.
Fantasia
but-
can go.
I ain't really
Yeah.
heard her more recent
Yeah, I
ones.
haven't.
You
But
know,
I heard her recent ones.
But
go
those are just
last
two
little
great
bit.
singers, and I feel like they'll
Yeah.
give us a moment where it won't matter who wins.
Yeah.
It'll just be two nights. There'll be two nights,
can give-
a one night of like great singing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I wouldn't even be pressed on the winner for them.
I can give Versus a lot of credit for that too, in the sense of like it feels like after every Versus there is some viral moment. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for
something
sure.
viral coming out of it, like
For
something
sure.
like where people are like it's a topic of conversation for a minute, trending
yeah,
for a while.
it's
You know
always,
what I'm saying?
it's always a meme or something.
Something's coming from that bitch.
Do y'all all seen Jadakiss? Y'all all saw Locks versus
Yeah,
Dipset, right?
For sure.
I still watch that to this day. To this day,
That's your shit.
that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's truly amazing.
Yeah.
It really is. Like
Jada went crazy.
watching Jadakiss. If you're a rapper,
Jada went crazy.
watching Jadakiss, this is what we all aspire. We all need to aspire to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Like, period. Like, the nigga was just on 10,000. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. He ain't missed a
flawless
beat.
victory. It was a
Yep.
flawless victory. They never stood a chance. The niggas talk shit. Even when the verses business-wise seemed weird because it was like they telling us to shut it down. Cameron got us 30 more minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Then they start talking shit, talking about y'all ain't got no girls records. He said, nigga, what? He said, they said, I can't remember who their DJ was. He said we don't have no girl records. Then Mariah Carey comes
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
It's like, he's like, what is he talking about? I'm like, Jesus, nigga, I get goosebumps every time I watch it, bro, because
Yeah.
I'm just like, these niggas just never stood a chance. Like when that I'm from New York, like that shit comes on, I'm just like, shit gives me goosebumps how much in these niggas' prime they were in. Like they were that nigga was in rare form, bro.
You talking about back in the day where they were making good music and spitting real bars on the shit at the same time, bro. You know
they did that. They did their New York song, the Dipset anthem.
Yep.
I got 100 clips. I said, fuck
Nigga,
it. I mean, what the fuck? Like, I'm from there. Then before the record even comes on, the nigga's like, Cam, you live in Miami. I'm in Brooklyn. I'm on my block. You see me, nigga. I'm outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga was just like, stop playing with us. Nigga, we are watching you niggas tonight.
Yeah.
And they watched them, bro. Like, they're still calling Harlem Yonkers.
I'm dead.
Niggas ain't even calling Harlem no. They still call them y'all after that assault they put on them. Like the best, bro. I literally have a tab open on my phone to where I could just watch it anytime I feel like it.
Sick.
It's sick. It's sick.
Close all of them except for that one.
I close every tab except that one.
Yeah. Leave that shit open every time.
I cast that bitch right up to the TV while I'm in my room folding laundry, and I'm just like, this niggas is crazy. Like skipping through all the Dipset parts.
You gonna make me? I'm gonna have to watch that shit again.
You have to, bro. It's really worthy of studying. If you're a rapper and you perform, you want to get your performance right, that shit is worthy of performance and order on how to break your opponent down. You know what I'm saying? Like in terms of record to record. Speaking of that, I was thinking about like, because I heard they were gonna do some like, I think there was supposed to be some talks of like groups doing battles. This is more like the Culture Clash or whatever. But even if Raleigh did their own like versus battle, we would wash niggas. We would wash niggas.
Just off the
off the quality of the records. Like if we're literally going record for record, maybe like impact wise, niggas have bigger records than us. But like 20 for 20, nigga, we would wash niggas.
Yeah.
Like no questions asked, bro. Like
Definitely.
it'd be, and we might have exactly 20.
Yeah.
But those exactly 20, we could order them any way you niggas want it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is going to get ugly for you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But that is, before we move off the verses, that is one thing I didn't like about the Omarion and all those verses, the undercard and the main event. It was like, they didn't give a fuck what order they were doing shit in. First song, Mario's coming out to Just a Friend. I'm thinking, nigga, slow down, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You
like,
keep that in the tuck a little bit.
Give us your number 2 record. Don't give us the number 1. Like, don't give us all your. I should be expecting your last 3 to 4 songs, maybe even 3 to 5 songs,
most recent ones,
to be the bangers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you had 4 number 1, if you had 2 number 1s, or maybe only 1 number 1, no matter what happens, that's the last song. All your others that were in the top 10, you need to scatter those from top to bottom.
You think it's just the last one every time, the number 1?
Maybe not the last time every time, but not the last time every time. But I know if my opponent plays their number 1 record, I'm playing my number 1 record.
Exactly. So it's like
even if it comes at song, even if it comes at song 7, I need to
have this in the tuck for that.
Right.
I need to be able to.
But it was like everybody all night Ray J was the only one who held one wish towards the end. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else was just like
dropping them shits.
Dropping they fucking bangers out the gate. I was like, what are y'all doing right now, bro? This shit is weird. And then what kept driving me crazy is Sammie was like, y'all remember this? I'm thinking, nigga, no, we don't, bro.
Sammie don't have him. He don't have him. He don't have him.
Nigga, you played a part of my childhood in terms of songs that was hot. No, I don't remember your deep catalog, bro. We don't. I don't. It's just not. No, we don't. No. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Valentino kept saying that, and I'm like, Bobby, you can stop saying that. Yeah. We know your records.
I'm about to say, I definitely know.
Nigga, I know you. I know what you're doing out here, Bobby. Like, stop asking us if we remember. Nigga, we remember.
And you had a feature run that was wild too.
Yeah, exactly. Not only your records, you had a crazy feature run. So he playing. The pimping all over the world because I don't know Bobby's V's deep cuts, but I definitely know his hit records and his features. Yep. Which that's 10 records right there at least. You know what I'm saying?
So get 20 off those too.
Yeah, that shit was kind of irritating me that Bobby V kept saying, "Y'all remember this?" I'm thinking, nigga, you need to place yourself higher than these niggas.
Yeah, separate yourself, my G.
Yeah, you're losing off of that. But Pleasure P and Sammie were being so ignorant. It was really gonna be hard to beat them because they were being so ignorant. They were being so ignorant. And
what you mean?
They kept singing One Wish. They kept singing One Wish before Ray J even performed the shit. Sammie was just over there like, if I had one bitch? Like randomly harmonizing on his shit.
That's what they were saying, that they were singing his song better than him. That's what
yeah, and he was like, Ray J was like, bro, why you keep singing my song? Like, what are you doing right now? He was like, I told you, that's my favorite song. They were being disrespectful, bro. Pleasure P was like, Ray J's sister Brandy in the building. You know, I don't know what your situation is, but this is what I want to do for you. This is what I want to do for you. It plays a Pretty Ricky song, some nasty shit. I'm like, this shit is disrespectful. Ray J and Bobby Valentino were never gonna win because they were not exuding enough confidence. These niggas, they was on some hood shit,
but also,
that hood shit was winning.
That also feels like an odd pairing to me.
Yeah, Pleasure P and
well, all of it, but kind of Ray J and
honestly,
Bobby
Sammie
Valentino.
popping up was just a shock to me, and he still don't look like Sammie to me because he has dreads and a beard now. I'm like,
I don't know what this nigga looks like anymore.
He has dreads and a beard right now, and I remember what young Sammie looked like. I'm like, this could be anybody. That's all I was thinking. I'm like, this could literally be any nigga. Like, cause I don't even remember what the nigga looked. I remember what he looked like as a kid.
Yeah,
this dude don't look nothing like him.
Yeah, I've never seen this nigga in my life.
That's what
I'm looking at the pictures right now.
That look like a regular nigga at the Bison. You know
I've never seen this nigga in my life.
They could have just picked the nigga at the Bison that can sing and did them records. So
that's a fact, bro.
Damn,
that shit was crazy.
That nigga working on like a mix of a LeBron and Stally beard, like.
Yeah,
that shit a little different.
Did y'all listen to Chris Brown shit?
I started. I kind of. I listened to like 4, but I mean the 4 that I heard were going crazy.
Yeah, it started off strong.
Yeah.
I'm like.
I've only heard good things too.
Yeah, I'm like 10 records in.
Yeah.
When he flipped the script and he went to that the one record that I like right now for sure, like. Out of the first 10, I think is the one where it's like Sleep at Night or something, where he hitting the falsetto on that bitch going crazy. I was like, no, this will get some shit wet.
I can't wait to see him. He's coming here. Y'all going?
Hell yeah, him and Lil Baby. Mm-hmm. I ain't missing that shit.
Yeah, on that tour.
Yeah, that's gonna be fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'm with
like
that.
Lil Baby's performing. Like if
I was going for Lil Baby. Period. Like I seen Chris Brown, but I'm like, okay.
I seen Lil Baby at Dreamville.
I
seen Lil Baby at Dreamville, but I've seen a Chris Brown concert.
Oh, yeah.
That nigga goes
I love
stupid.
Chris Brown.
That nigga goes stupid.
Yeah,
I don't have to listen to no Chris Brown albums. I have no problem going to a guy. The nigga is gonna dance from start to finish.
Yeah.
And sing.
He gonna sing some songs.
He gonna sing a grip of songs that I know.
Facts.
It's gonna be a grip I don't know. It's gonna be a grip I do know. The nigga gonna do backflips. He gonna have choreography. I'm gonna be highly entertained.
Do you know the level of music? The thing I was listening to with his joint though, the level of music that he makes is so high quality, bro. That sometimes when I listen to a Chris Brown album, like I'm like, if he just had like one in here that was a little trash, like it would hype the other ones up for me. All of them are so consistently good. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like,
and that's the thing they say about
pick
him.
out what my favorite ones are all the time.
Yeah, and that's what they say about him too. It's like they say a lot of his music sounds the same. Well, he makes a lot of good sounding the same ass music. You know what I'm saying? And there always seems to be one that I'm like, I fuck with this one.
Yeah.
Even when the nigga did a fully rap album with Tyga, do y'all remember that?
I didn't listen to that whole thing, but I know
that album went crazy.
Yeah, because he
went crazy.
He can actually rap. Yeah.
Him and Tyga snapped on that album. Yeah. Like that shit. And we used to listen to it at Avis and Budget, and I dude I used to work with used to play it all the time.
In the car, right?
And I was like, just that album again? He said, nigga, they're going crazy. I said, they really are. Like, I would have never thought we could keep putting this on, but every time you put it on, I'm like, nigga, it's stupid. He's going stupid right now. Like,
that nigga's different, bro. I mean, to be able to have like some of your very first records you ever came here with, like damn near how long ago was Run It, nigga?
Like he was like 15.
Nigga, to 2006
to be
or
like
15, Shane was here, he would know for sure.
15,
like
16 years in the
Yeah.
game and still be able to perform that and it still go crazy?
Yeah, because
Like,
I'm turning up. Like, when I go to the concert, when Yo comes on, I'm turning up.
That's what I'm saying.
No, 2005, because I was in 9th grade.
When Loyal comes on, I'm going crazy.
I'm saying, look how old those records are, but how powerful they still are.
Bro, even Loyal was fucking like 7 years ago. I'm turning up to that shit. Like, right? It's like,
oh, what, Deuces?
Yeah,
bro. Come on.
It's too many.
Every time I break up with a nigga,
yeah, bro. Run it. First of all, the whole first.
all them shits. Them shits go crazy.
It's crazy. It's like, how can I not? How can I miss a Chris Brown concert?
Even give me that. I'll go crazy too.
Hell yeah, the whole first album. We already know.
The
what
whole
time
first
it
album
is.
is crazy.
We already know
what
what
is crazy. Whole first one.
Every album is crazy.
Now, if we're talking about a versus, I think him and Usher. I really would like to see him and Usher in the verses.
Yeah,
even though they're two different generations.
It'd be a long night for Usher too, though. Even though I love Usher.
I love Usher.
It'd be a long night. For
we
both
know
of them,
Usher's bringing the fucking pain,
Yeah.
my nigga. Let's
Yeah.
not act like Chris ain't bringing it either.
Yeah,
though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It ain't.
It'd be a long night for both of them, bro.
people when they like put those two together in a verse, they think we're disrespecting Usher.
But we're not.
I'm not, bruh. I'm not at all, bruh.
Because
I'm
you
just
gotta
thinking,
understand-
as easy as y'all think it'll be for Usher I think y'all sleeping on Chris Brown.
Bro, you're talking to a nigga too. Like, honestly, when I was a child, bro, Usher was my actual idol when I was a child.
me
bro.
too.
I wanted to be Usher.
I wanted to be Usher when I was younger.
So much
For
so,
sure.
bro, like, I think I told y'all a story. I sang one of his songs in like a church competition, bro.
Oh shit.
Ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
I sang one of his shits, like nice and slow. It was a church camp. Yes, I sang that. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
And I won that motherfucker too. So,
For sure.
But he was like that, you know what I'm saying? So even
Usher was that nigga, bro. He was cool
that
as
nigga,
fuck.
Yeah, he was cool. It was that nigga. So
Nigga, I wanted a pair of
no
jeans with the
disrespect.
motherfucking rhinestones down the side.
Yeah,
nigga.
that's how I learned how to dance. I used to just watch fucking Usher videos and just mock the
I know all the
dances.
choreography you don't have to call right now. To this day, you don't have to call.
Somebody,
you
yeah.
don't, you don't have to call.
Yeah.
I could bust it out right now. I used to
Mine was
watch,
Confessions.
That was yours?
That was mine.
Nigga, I
I
used to
fuck
run, you don't have
Confessions
to
up.
call back and forth. The nigga was in the shower, in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I used to run all that shit, nigga.
Did a little slide in the mirror.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga got the wink down and everything.
with the nigga in the parking deck, he walking, then his homeboy spread out, and the niggas hit the... Then he walks into the party, shit's lit. I mean, the whole video. Then they got Diddy. I love Diddy, though. Like, Diddy is one of my favorite rappers. I just love everything about Diddy.
Yeah.
That nigga's in the video going crazy. Like, yeah, You Don't Have to Call was my shit. But, I would just love to see Chris Brown in the Verzuz. I don't really give a fuck who it's against.
Yeah.
But it needs to be somebody of that caliber. Like,
Yeah, it has to be somebody of that
It has to be somebody. It has to be
Yeah.
like a Drake. It has to
Yeah.
be somebody of that caliber.
And low key, like, when he went, like, I think people already know his status, but because he could damn sure potentially win. When he wins, it's like, this is who this nigga is. Like, I want you to see how top notch this nigga really is.
Yeah, he's really like that.
He really is like that, bro. And it took a lot of years for me to be able to like say it, but he really is. He really is.
I've always fucked with the nigga.
I fucked with him too, but it's like at this point when I look back at everything, I'm like, it's hands down nothing you could say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To combat that.
I do like that he's doing a
conversation.
lot of interviews right now. Have
Oh,
y'all
he's
watched
making
any?
his runs. Yeah,
Have y'all watched any of the interviews? I haven't watched them yet.
Yeah, I did.
He did Big Boy. He did Drink Champ.
He did,
so
he did LA Leakers too. I
yeah,
watched the LA Leakers one.
he's done a couple,
Yeah.
especially just Drink Champs in general. You're catching 2.5 hours.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I haven't heard Chris Brown talk that much.
But he's taking
in
everybody's
years.
Lately, I was about to say, he don't really do press too much.
He don't. And
He sound like a well put together nigga at this point.
Right. So, and he's doing a lot of long form interview content recently, and I do plan on.
I know he just came out with a documentary, or there was a
maybe
documentary
that's
on
why.
him.
Yeah.
Well,
But I do
think
plan
it's
on
album run.
listening to the album in completion and enjoying some of those interviews just to hear what this nigga's been doing,
yeah.
his mind state, things like that. Just because it's like I really haven't heard him speak in a long time.
In a long
Like,
time. That's a fact.
We just see Chris Brown.
That's
You know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying?
Right.
Like, that's about it.
He's doing his thing right now with the press run.
I love him. I can't wait to see him. That concert gonna be so fucking lit. I got lawn seats, so I like to sit down and smoke.
That's the
Wait,
joint
when
right-
are they coming?
It's right around the corner. Too, right?
July
Oh, I didn't know it was that soon. Hold up.
something.
I'm probably getting long seats too.
When is the concert, Lily?
Because I just don't
I
want to
don't
spend a
know.
bunch
July
of money.
something, 20 something. 23rd, I think.
So at the end of next
Something
month.
like that.
Like in like 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, it's right around the corner.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's right by where my mom's live at too.
Yeah, I was about to say that's not far from here at all. So
Yeah, it's at the amphitheater.
yeah, so I'll probably just do lawn seats too.
Yeah.
I ain't about to spend no money.
I'm about to say, I'm not spending a whole bunch of bread.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give me my
I'ma
little
just-
chair, my
yeah.
little blanket, sit my ass
I'm
down,
bring my pre-rolls.
braid my pre-rolls. I stick
Right.
them in my hair,
Right, yeah, we chilling. Yeah,
and I'm chilling.
Yeah,
I
that's a
get
fact.
up, start dancing. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
for
it.
sure.
Yeah, I might as well. I might scoop these joints tonight. They're only 68.
For the lawn, how much you spend for your lawns?
Shit, we got them shits when they was like 20 something.
I about to say they should
We
be
had them
about
shits for a
20.
minute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to.
You know
cop
they
this.
get
might be
more
the side I'm
expensive the
looking
closer
at
it get to
That's
it.
true. Yeah, I need to cop them now then.
Yeah. That's a light number for me. I mean,
Kaylani coming here too. I think I'm
shoes.
gonna go ahead and see her too.
I saw her a little bit of her
Her
performance.
ticket's only like 45 at Red Hat.
a word.
That's a good venue. Yeah, that sounds like a venue she would
Yeah.
be at.
Yeah.
Kehlani, oh, I need to try to set up an interview. She don't do interviews no more. Never mind.
Yeah, she don't.
Kehlani fine as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
God damn.
That's a
I've
baddie
always
right
had a
there,
crush on
boy.
her. Did
She's
she get a
baddie.
boob job?
I have no idea.
She got a
She
boob
did,
job.
but then she got them taken out.
What? It's okay, baby.
She only got them because she felt like, everyone was telling her to get them, so she got them, and then she was like, I don't like these. She got them taken out.
I like her both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Kehlani, undercover bag, okay? Bag alert, undercover bag. Kehlani, there's a voice feature on Waze. You can have it speaking Kehlani's voice.
On what?
Oh, word.
On Waze,
On
the
Waze,
GPS
the GPS
navigation.
app.
Oh.
Oh, that's
You
fire.
can set it to Kaylani's voice.
Seriously.
Undercover bag.
I didn't know that.
Yep, I just set mine. I said Kaylani.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
I think they had somebody. I think they had T-Pain up there too. They had a
That's
couple people
crazy.
up there.
Yeah,
I was like,
I
what
see,
the
I see
fuck?
that. But I don't. That's crazy. I might need to turn on the volume now because normally I don't turn on the volume on my GPS.
I done missed a couple turns the last couple days I've been driving. Just zone the fuck out. Don't got the alerts on. Just
I
riding right-
gotta have my shit on because
Nah,
I will
man.
just keep going straight.
I just don't like when because every app seems to interrupt my shit too much. Like.
Well, I have it on the separate phone. I don't do it on the same
Okay,
phone
okay,
that
okay,
I'm
that
listening
you're
to
playing
something
shit
off
on.
of.
Okay, yeah,
because
that
it
makes
does
sense,
do that
makes
shit.
sense.
That's
That
annoying.
It's annoying, yeah. Like I don't want to hear you telling me a mile away, then 800 feet away, then 200, then like I'm like, bro, this is the best part of the song.
Right,
Like, cut that
right.
shit out. Speaking of driving, I do just have a beef with just drivers, just completely random, and I just want to say, y'all niggas out there who drive, who are on the road and don't know the actual rules and just be wanting to let people go in certain situations where it doesn't make sense. Like if we had a 4-way stop and you pulled there before me, don't sit there and wait, bro. Just pull off before I pull off, bro. That's a rule. Like if you get there first, nigga, you go first. You know what I'm saying?
what?
That shit gets on my goddamn nerves.
It's funny
bro.
that you say that. It's funny that you say that because I was just at a 4-way stop, and the rules of the 4-way stop is whoever gets there
You're first.
goes first.
That's the rule, nigga.
This nigga went like this to me, and I said I was supposed to go anyway. You're not telling me shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? Like
I was here first.
yeah, like you think I was about to stop, nigga? I was
No,
about to move
I hate
out
the
anyway.
ones that like
This is
so
crazy.
ones that go and then the person in the same lane tries to go after them. Like, wait your fucking turn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
yeah,
are the
yeah,
dumb
Bing,
people.
bing, bing, bing,
Yeah.
bing.
Yeah, those are the dumb people. But
Yeah.
it's like
That
I
shit
just
pissed me
had
off
somebody
so
at a 4-way
bad.
stop try to coach me, and I'm thinking I'm going anyway.
That
What the
shit's
fuck,
ridiculous.
nigga? I was never gonna stop.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
Like,
But I get
who
it.
the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you schooling right now?
It's
Like-
hilarious. I just get annoyed when they do that shit when it is their turn. I be like, bro,
Right.
you're holding everything up.
And yeah, when
Now
it
you're
is
making-
their turn-
now you're making everybody guess.
Or the
Right.
ones that want to do the match. You come. No, you come. No, you
Yeah,
come. Like,
yeah,
bruh,
that is
come on,
annoying. That's
bruh.
annoying too. When it's like they're telling me to go, it's like, no, nigga, you were
go,
here before
bruh.
I even got here.
We
You're-
would still be in.
bye.
We would be
Like,
in a good flow right now. Like everybody
Yeah.
be flowing properly if you just did that shit, nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
that shit is stupid as
How
hell.
many people do you think out there actually know the rules of the road at this point? Still,
Most people don't, bro. I think
if we did a test, I think a lot of people would fail.
the written test, I think I'll get just at 80%.
I passed that bitch.
I think I'll pass. Yeah, I'm underestimating myself. I'd probably pass.
You passed, bro.
There's certain areas you go to, and some of those signs, I'm like, wow.
I've never seen this.
I'm like, I have never seen
Never
this.
seen
When the fuck did y'all create
That's
this
real, though.
sign?
That's real, though.
Yeah.
That's real.
There'd be some places.
What is those markings?
Yeah, bro. I'd be like, what is that? Yeah.
I've never seen these symbols
Yeah,
before. What does this mean? I'm on
yeah.
Google like, what the fuck?
Some of them street signs, I'd be like, when the
Especially
fuck?
like in the country and
Yeah,
shit
when
like
you get to the
that.
country, you really do see
Like
some
up in
shit
the
where it's
mountains. Like, what the
Nigga
fuck
got
is
caught inside.
what?
There's a moth that got caught inside that light.
It's a ladybug up there too. There's a lot of critters in here right now.
It's because that door was open.
That shit's funny though. Like some
Yeah.
of them signs when you go out into the country, it's a
Yeah,
fact, some of
it'd
them
be the
shits is really
wildest
wild,
sign. It's so
yeah.
specific to that, whatever
they
intersection
got
or
different tractor
turn you're
signs,
coming
different all
up
sorts of
to.
shit,
It's so
like-
specific to that sign wouldn't work anywhere else in the country.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
That's
a big time fact.
All right.
What
Game
time
of
is it?
Thrones, House of Dragon. Oh, 9:55.
Yeah,
You gotta leave at 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can kind of wrap it up, honestly.
Game of Thrones fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Well,
okay,
they doing a Jon
niggas.
Snow spinoff, right?
They're doing the House of Dragon airs.
Oh, okay. I don't
House
know
of
that.
Dragon airs. But
House
we
of
can talk
Dragon
about
airs.
one more thing before we go. This is more of an interest for me. You probably don't know anything about it. But Poetik Flakko,
Oh, that
No
nigga.
Jumper.
Oh man.
Did you ever see, you don't know who this is, but did you see that video of a nigga getting spit on
Yeah, she did. I'm
during
sure
the
she
interview?
did.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
him.
Yeah, that's him. That's Poetik Flakko. And
Why did they do that?
because he was disrespecting somebody for an hour straight in their face.
That interview was
thinking-
wild, bro.
Thinking he wasn't saying nothing crazy. And he hocked a loogie on him. And then he did this weak spit back.
Yeah, this dry
They
ass spit back.
It was bad, bro. But they are dragging that nigga right now.
Oh, they
like-
pulling up. You seen the stuff? You seen everything they pulled up
Man,
on
they
this
got
video?
they got some crazy stuff. He used to do these documentaries on Dr. Umar Johnson, trying to figure out if he was gay, all type of wild. His dirty internet YouTube career is coming to light right now.
Yeah. Early too in his.
It's early where it's
in his rise.
like he just got some weird things happening where it's like allegations.
Well, he's on Craigslist. What was he doing on Craigslist?
Craigslist
Searching
looking for gay men who've hooked up with
with this other dude.
yeah, trying to bring people down. It's
Like,
been it's disgusting.
He's I think they're going through a defamation suit, right? Or the guy's about to file.
Number
something
one,
like that? I
Dirty
don't know.
Mac.
Yeah, but I just wonder
Don't quote me on that.
what his trajectory is right now. Just because
It's at a complete halt at the moment.
I don't think it's at a halt. I think
So
it's
the nigga that was talking shit got spit on?
Yes.
No, what I mean is I don't.
I think it's peaking right now,
No,
but
it's-
it just depends on how he uses this.
That's what I mean. I mean,
Right.
like it's peaking his popularity. Like it's just seeing him and his face and all that is peaking right now. But I'm saying like, what does No Jumper do with him? You know what I'm saying? They're at an impasse where it could go either way.
I think they should keep. I think they should definitely keep him.
I think they should keep him, but I think I could see
Because
them not keeping him too. But
but that
think they should.
that looks bad as well too. Where somebody has something happen and you immediately get rid of them.
Right.
That also looks bad. I think it's.
But
like,
I mean, he's bringing the niggas talked to him about it for a while. They
They
AD
did.
talked to him about it for a while.
Now at
He's
this
bringing
point,
heat
if
on
you
them
make
and
it, if you
shit.
make a mistake like this again,
Yeah, then it's a wrap for you,
sure.
bro.
You done.
But the fact
Yeah.
that niggas is this shit is crazy.
That shit feel good as hell, don't it?
I feel it though. I feel you though. I feel you.
How much time are we at on the episode?
We at 117.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's crazy. Yeah, we'll wrap it up though. I'm trying to think if there's any other trending topic.
Y'all niggas are really, really sensitive as fuck. I can't believe y'all made Lizzo change her lyrics. Sorry, that's it.
Yes, that pissed me off too.
Lizzo pussy for changing her lyrics. I would have never
Would not
changed
have
my
changed
shit. You
it.
got me fucked
Yeah,
up.
yeah, I wouldn't have done that.
No, we doubling down now.
Yeah, come
now
on.
I'm gonna use it twice.
Yeah.
Like,
Spaz,
are you
come on now.
crazy?
Yeah, you crazy.
Are you crazy?
I'm like, bro, that's just some '90s baby shit. Like,
y'all are taking
spaz
everything.
saying
Y'all,
like, or like
everything-
retard or
y'all-
something like
y'all
that.
took the F word. Y'all took the R word.
Everything.
Nigga, I'm keeping
I'm keeping
half of
spaz,
it.
bro.
Yeah, you got me
That's
fucked up
what I can
now.
absolutely say, bro. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
bro.
You bugging.
And I'm bringing the R word back in style.
I still say it.
Me
And
too.
the F
Yeah.
word.
Me too.
Faithfully.
I don't say the F word.
I haven't
can't-
used
don't
the
do
F. I used the not on air.
Me and Dylan call each other that like as a term of endearment. He'll hit me up. What you doing? Nothing.
Yeah.
What you doing?
That's
yeah,
funny.
Literally.
bro. That's if I'm with somebody and if I meet somebody and I know that and they use it as like a joke, like, I'm like, you know what? I like you. I like you, man.
Yeah, I'm not tripping in certain settings, but I'm not.
Right,
personally
right.
be
I'm not
out here
gonna.
throwing that shit
I'm
out
not
there.
gonna say it
The
around
F
certain
word.
people.
The F word. I get annoyed at.
I appreciate people who are still holding on to 90s slurs though.
Yeah,
Literally.
absolutely.
Yeah,
I always want to
absolutely.
keep it.
Like,
Absolutely, bro.
if you still use 90s slurs, I fuck with you a
you.
little bit deeper than
Yeah.
the average person.
Yeah, I fuck with
because you have a level of, look, nigga, I understand some things. Nigga, I'm from the 90s, bro. Like,
That's why I'm like,
this is what,
that's
this is what the
90s
fuck we
baby
do.
thing.
You know what I'm
This is
saying?
what we do.
If it bothers you, go talk to somebody else.
Facts.
This is how we get down in the 90s.
Facts.
That's gay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. 100%.
Like, this is what we do,
100%,
bro. Like, no, I'm not. Everybody
Yo, I'm
reserves
about to start
equal
doing
rights.
this
Nah, fuck that bullshit.
Yeah, I'm pulling
Yeah.
all of that, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Speaking of the 90s. Got
Oh,
your
God.
Oh,
ass.
you nigga, man. I done leaned away from the shit to see too,
Look.
nigga.
Yeah.
The dog distracted me, and then I just immediately looked like,
Even the dog look. Yeah.
got your ass,
That's
Dutch.
crazy.
But yeah, so yeah, bro, that shit. I knew he was about to do that. I wonder if he's gonna be. Nah, he'll be just off camera.
Yeah,
he's off camera, right?
He's off camera, yeah.
But yeah, that's everything. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Everything the 3 Oak Podcast. I am AJ the Menace.
I am Cherry TNT.
You can't see me, but I'm Leon Gamble.
John Cena.
Here we are.
You.